Welcome to Eve Singularity. I'm Major Freak. Kind of tuckered out. I've been doing this for hours. I've got to do other stuff before downtime, and they do that patch for the moon nerf. Well, reportedly. Well, they promised in the February dev blog that the next release was gonna be the third step of Phase 1, and that was explicitly the removal of all basic ore from belts and jiggering around with moon goo composition of minerals. So I better get my ass in gear. This is going to be a very short video, hopefully, so I can get on with checking that stuff out before they change everything. Gotta get my ducks in order. So I've got the prospect that I've had. It hasn't changed, well, except for acolytes instead of warriors. And I got that praetor still. I'm thinking of getting sensor boosters for here, so I can lock, but I'm not sure what's going on. We'll just leave this for now. MR has pretty good tracking. An optimal range, so I don't think I really need to get too carried away. Yeah, well, that's something for another time. So this hasn't changed, so that's all good. What we're dealing with is how to set ourselves up in the belt. I am 42 clicks from the belt's warp in. The asteroids are centered around here. I've got my other miners within range of certain clusters, each different. This one's a closer one, and this one's one on the other side a bit. And they're all quite far from the warp in, as planned. I don't want to be close to the warp in. I can cloak up. And hopefully cloaked up before they even descan. Quite far away from the jump gate. This is Singularity, by the way, of course, so I have no worries. I'm not really monitoring local. And yeah, I want to clear the wrecks off by destroying them instead of using salvage drones on them. I'm not sure. It seems a bit intensive to destroy the drones themselves, but I think I'm not sure if it's a quicker way to destroy or just salvage and let the loot get taken up by the MTU. It's a real toss-up, really. But we'll cross that river when we get to it. Now, I was having problems when I'll show you. I'll turn on my boosts. I was having problems when I was going through and mining with Tech 1 crystals in the modulated deep core miner. I found that 9.9 per second, and the long cycle time was 1,000 cubic meters, and it was just. I was having a very hard time managing, and I was popping quite a few roids. This is my first rodeo doing this farming. If you pop a roid, it'll take 3 days to respawn, but I assume every day after that it'll regenerate. So it's more into your interest to farm an asteroid belt than it is to just pop it and move on. All right. So that was just a bit too unmanageable. And then I went with Miner 2s, and I liked it actually gives more range and less cycle time, and of course less volume per 10% buy actually than what I was doing with just before. And I said, okay, well, let's go down to this, it's easily manageable, but I got 29 kilometer range on my lasers. I've only got 24, 25 kilometers range on my targeting. So I'm like, okay, how can I take advantage of this? I want to go out to 29. So I'm like, okay, is it worth dropping down to a signal amp instead of a mining boost? It'll only give me 8.5 or something, 8.4 cubic meters per second. That's not good. That's really low, actually. It's like a third of what a Hulk can do. But then, you know, that's a Hulk. Is it worth it? We'll see. You know, this is a work in progress. Is it worth what I'm doing? Is the income worth it? We'll definitely have to crunch the numbers later. But yeah, this gives me 25 kilometer range, which is surprising because you open it up and it says maximum target range bonus 30%. Wow, that's a lot. But I've already got my boosters going, so it doesn't add much. It only adds another kilometer. So what are we gonna do? That's just a kilometer. So I think, okay, well, let's not do the signal amp at all. Let's drop the signal amp. Let's get back to where we were. Mining 335, that's pretty good. We can manage that. That's a third of 1,000 cubic meters. That is something we can use to manage easily by just eyeballing it, our farming technique. So I really like this. I think I'm definitely going to enjoy it. Do I have my boosts up? How far am I from that, guys? I'm being boosted. Yeah, absolutely. 30. So yeah, 308. 8.4. And 335. Okay. So yeah, I'm within range. Yeah, and would I want an info burst? No. I'm just talking command burst for the porpoise. Nope. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna go with this fit right here. I like it a lot. I think I have this one. Yep, we'll go with this one. Yeah, that's all she wrote. This is what we're going to go with. So this is chapter 2. We've got our technique. We've got our bookmarks. It doesn't randomly spawn new roids in different places and different types. It's exactly the same composition and disposition. And so your bookmarks are good. They'll last forever. And we're golden. And this is the setup. Right here, I've already taken a screenshot of this. And I'll upload it. And I need to get doing other things right now. Wish me luck. Gotta make this fast. I'll be uploading it as I run around with my hair on fire. Oh, cool. That was awesome. Okay, it just took way too long. Oh my god. There's a bunch of private videos up that, you know, half an hour long each, and I think I've been spending like 6 hours, 12 hours on this. Yeah, pretty intense. And it's just fiddling. You know, push one way, push the envelope. Active. Keep pushing until you've tweaked it to the point where anymore just breaks it. And that's where we are right now. Super happy with it. 9.1 cubic meters. And we'll see IS per hour on this. But I think the key in, the third chapter is going to be how much can I get? into a Vider. How much Jaspet can I shove into a Vider? And then that will be the ISK right there. Be able to compact so much. But that's for later. Good night.